Hello everybody, this is Alex from SoyaCincau.com and this is the Huawei P20 and P20 Pro, the latest flagship smartphones that are big on photography. Like most flagship smartphones these days, it comes in two sizes. The P20 gets a 5.8-inch LCD display, while the P20 Pro gets a slightly bigger 6.1-inch OLED display. Both gets a notch, but is smaller than what you get on an iPhone X. Both does Full HD Plus resolution in a taller 18.7 by 9 display aspect ratio. At the bottom of the display, both models get a fingerprint sensor, which is lightning fast to unlock. The P20 series also gets face unlock, which is faster than what you get on the Galaxy S9 Plus and the iPhone X. Compared to the P9 and P10, the new P20 feels more premium with the use of glass and metal. The glass panels flow nicely into its rounded metal sides, which is quite similar to the iPhone X, and it comes in 4 colors. The best color has got to be Twilight. It transitions from purple to blue to green, which looks stunning in the hands. This is the best smartphone Huawei has ever made. Under the hood, the P20 and P20 Pro packs a top-of-the-line KIRIN 970 processor, and you get 128GB of storage as standard. The P20 gets 4GB of RAM, while the Pro version gets 6GB of RAM. The key highlight is the P20 Pro's triple camera setup. This is the most advanced camera setup on a smartphone, as it has an epic 40MP f1.8 RGB camera, a 20MP f1.6 monochrome shooter, and an additional 8MP f2.4 telephoto camera that has a 3x optical zoom and OIS. The 40MP isn't just a gimmick here, and the P20 Pro gets a larger 1/1.7-inch image sensor, which is the largest on a modern smartphone. Instead of capturing more pixels, Huawei is focusing on better low-light performance. So by default, it combines 4 standard pixels to create a single super pixel that can capture more light and detail. As a result, you get a 10MP picture with greater sharpness and clarity. For the telephoto lens, it can give you 3x optical zoom, which is more than what others are offering right now. With additional details captured on the 20MP monochrome sensor, the P20 Pro can deliver lossless 5x hybrid zoom. And if you want to push it further, it can even do 10x digital zoom while preserving as much details as possible. The camera is also capable of ISO of over 100,000, which is the highest sensitivity on a smartphone, and is on par with the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV. On a standard P20, you get a 12MP f1.8 RGB camera and a 20MP f1.6 monochrome sensor. While it doesn't sound impressive on paper, it packs a rather large 1/2.3-inch sensor, and it offers 2x hybrid zoom. The P20 and P20 Pro doesn't have OIS for its main RGB camera. Instead, Huawei believes its AIS, which is basically AI-assisted stabilization, can do a better job. It's an intelligent version of electronic image stabilization, and it's so stable that you can take a 6-second long exposure shot by hand without using a tripod. As usual, you get your AI-assisted auto mode from the Mate 10 series. There's also a 960 frames per second slow-mo mode in HD 720p resolution, which you will need to trigger manually, and it only records in portrait and not landscape. Personally, I think Samsung and Sony does a better job for slow-mos. For selfies, both P20 and P20 Pro gets a higher resolution 24MP front camera, which not only supports portrait mode but also portrait lighting like the iPhone X. Not only can select from a preset of lighting options, you can even manually adjust the light source and intensity after the shot is taken. On the downside, both the P20 and P20 Pro do not have a headphone jack, so it's either USB-C or wireless headphones. There's also no MicroSD expansion slot for both models, but with this 128GB of storage, that's probably more than enough for most people. For the P20 Pro, you do get stereo sound with Dolby ATMOS enhancement, and it also comes with IP67 dust and water resistance. Huawei has also upgraded the battery capacities for the P20 series. The P20 gets a 3400 mAh battery, while the P20 Pro gets a whopping 4000 mAh capacity, which is the same capacity you get from the bigger Mate series. Out of the box, it runs on the latest Android 8.1 Oreo with EMUI 8.1 skin on top. The overall software experience is pretty decent. It's fast, it's snappy, but In terms of refinement, it isn't as good as say a Samsung, OnePlus or stock Android. Unfortunately, there's no support for wireless charging, but can charge up both devices quickly with Huawei supercharged power brick that's included in the box. Both phones are available starting 6th of April, and the P20 is priced at 2,599 ringgit, while the P20 Pro is going for 3,299 ringgit. After playing catch up for a couple of years, Huawei has finally produced one of the best smartphone cameras you can get right now. With its competitive pricing, you're definitely getting a lot for your money. So this is the Huawei P20 series. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, drop us a comment if you have any questions, like us on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Alex from SoyaCincau.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.